Mikey, Buddha, and William Waffles.
I don't drink soda.
Yeah, do it. Do it all, man. Nature's honey. Which is what I call dabs now.
Nature's honey?
For legal purposes. You know, for the thing, with the legal thing. Are we coming out of that? No? Okay, we're good. Bear with us, everyone, because we are here with a brand new setup, brand new stuff. That's a hair with some nature's honey.
That's a hairy dab.
Put it inside of this COVID-19 glove. We'll do all the things.
In it, not on it, Bill.
We'll do all the things to get a shadow banned right at the beginning. We got dabs. We got COVID-19. We did all the stuff. I think that's copywritten. Gonna have to blur that. This is a brand new setup, brand new place, brand new
what up
things, but same old natural habitat podcast. My name is Mikey Booyah, and I am joined by William Waffles.
What up? Whoa.
Oh, man.
I'm shaking too hard, dude.
Yeah, you shook it way too hard. Shook it loose.
I like to shake it. Mm-hmm. I can move it.
I know you do. That's like on all of your bios for Instagram and Facebook and everything. It says, William Waffles, I like to shake it. I like to move it.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
He really does. We are also joined by you.
What up, dudes?
Thank you for tuning in. We're in the midst of a transition, you know, and I think that things are starting to come together. It feels good.
You gotta peel it together.
Mm-hmm.
Unpeel the old and pull the new together.
Peel it and unpeel it.
Peel it and unpeel it.
It's like Key and Peele, but different.
You gotta repeal.
Repeal. Key Peel.
Whoa, hey there.
Repeal. Was that me this time?
That's you, dude.
Oh, no.
I lost sounds.
Lost it?
Lost it.
All the way?
All the way, dude.
How about now?
All the way.
Is it gone?
Now it's there.
It's back?
It's back.
Okay, see?
Okay.
These are the technical difficulties that we're talking about. We're going to get it all hashed out.
Shit happens.
We're going to figure it all out. And another thing that we're going to figure out today is we actually have a lot of information on this monolith. Mystery monolith found in Utah.
Mystery Day Monolith of Utah.
Mm-hmm.
All you Utahns out there.
All you Utahns. Now you get the answers.
Yep.
No more cutins, which is questions. No more cutins from the Utahns, is what I say. You've heard me say that.
Yeah.
It's actually in the bio of my Facebook and Instagram and everything. No cutins for Utahns or whatever.
Okay, no cutins for you.
Well, not anymore, because we're going to answer them all.
Yeah.
Answer every single one of them. So, you've probably heard... Are you losing your audio again?
I think it's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. The wire seems to be weird.
Is it going in and out?
A little bit. There. No, we gravy. Don't touch it.
Oh, we're good?
We good.
Okay, let's just not move.
Just fucking roll with it.
Nobody move, and then we just talk. Everything will be good. You might have seen this article pop up on your socials somewhere or your Google News.
I did.
And
I didn't take any weight in it, you know, like.
Mm-hmm. This actually first came up at Thanksgiving dinner. I was at my sister's house.
Uh-huh.
And my niece's boyfriend or whatever goes, hey, you guys hear about that monolith that they found in Utah? Came out of nowhere. And I was like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So I pull out my phone underneath the dinner table and I'm like, mystery monolith found in... He said Colorado. So I typed in Colorado. It gave me the thing anyway.
Yeah.
And I read what a lot of people read, which is, it showed up. These guys found it.
Yeah.
Turns out it's probably an art piece. We don't know.
Yeah, art piece.
Art piece.
That's an art piece.
Art piece.
Art piece.
And at first I thought that they said it was put there by Arby's.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, oh, this is all promotional.
You know what? You say that. But whoever's running Arby's like promotional campaigns or like social medias is fucking on point.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Arby's is dope.
They make like the best commercials or best ads. I fucking don't know why. The dude's a stoner. He hits like magic cards, video games. Like
their marketing team's lit for sure. I know that It reminds me of...
So not a big surprise.
Do you see the Xbox commercial that they did with Rick and Morty? It might have been the PS5.
The actually. PS5 commercial, yeah.
And Rick's like, hey, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? And then, like, right when 30 seconds is done, he's all like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go play this thing or whatever. And it was just, like, the shittiest, most phoned in, but also most Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell they put a lot of time into it. But the whole ad campaign was bullshit. It was just like, here, wait, I'll pull it up.
It's Rick and Morty. They're like, hey, Rick and Morty saying bye. That's all it was.
And it just goes to show that whoever's running marketing at PS5 is a genius. They spent God knows how much money to fucking have Rick and Morty do this. And then, well, they get comedy. They might not be a genius because they got this video back.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, let's go ahead and air that instead of demand a reshoot or whatever. What is it? PS5?
PS5, yeah. Sorry.
Here we go. Here's the ad.
All right, Morty, go. Talk about the thing. They paid us a lot.
Okay, this is the PlayStation 5. It's really fast.
Yeah, they really wanted you to mention the speed. That was really important to them.
Yeah, it's super fast. Like, way less of those long loading screens, you know?
Why don't you tell them the thing about the buttons?
Huh? The controller has haptic feedback vibrations that simulate in-game actions. The L2 and R2 buttons have adaptive resistance.
Morty, don't block the console. They wanted that in the shot.
Oh, yeah. Man, Rick, this commercial, it's kind of boring, you know? It's like the PlayStation 5 is pretty cool.
All right, we're done. Go play PS5. Fine.
Please.
Fuck my ass? Is that what he said?
Fuck my ass is what he said at the end of it.
Well, I mean...
There you go. We're done. Go play PS5. Fuck my ass.
I mean, that's how I feel about it, so...
And the marketing guy signed off. He was all like, you know what?
I mean...
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So... You're just mad that I'm bringing up PS5 at all? You just don't want to interact with it?
It's fucking dumb. They're fucking stupid. I mean...
Never even heard of it.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what that
What the
is.
fuck's a PS5?
Well, a lot of people don't know what that is, but even more people don't know the origin of this mystery monolith.
See, I know. And all the research we've done, and like everything we've found and everything we will go over, don't even like breach the truth.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
Still don't know.
Yeah. So, well, we'll hold this for later, and let's proceed with De Utah Monolith.
A monolith misterioso.
Del Misterioso.
So, there was a crew from the Utah Department of Public Safety that was going around counting bighorn sheep.
So, like, wildlife cops, or I wouldn't call them game wardens, but like that.
Yeah.
You know?
And...
I like the little stupid thing they do in the front. They go chopper. They got the little rock.
The crew had spotted an object of unknown origin on the red surface.
Unknown origin.
Go down to investigate the alien life form.
In the middle of the barren desert stood a mysterious...
This looks like... This looks like a sci-fi movie.
Now this is like his phone footage of when they like landed to check it out, right?
Yeah.
So right away, look at the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's walked on, bruh.
Yeah, there's like a foot beaten path.
Yeah.
Beaten trail right here.
I'd say it's probably between 10 and 12 feet high.
This is wild.
We're kind of joking around. It's one of us.
This is wild.
And,
It is wild.
the rest of us make a run for it. So
Pilot Brett Hutchins says it didn't look like it was dropped dead. It was firmly planted into the ground.
I think, okay, is this something like NASA stuff?
Firmly-
Or something, you know, where they bounce and...
Firmly planted is what they say.
It seemed...
Oh, and then he says,
Like thinking, okay, is this something like NASA stuff?
are we thinking that this is some NASA stuff? Something that they're bouncing satellites off of? Like an antenna.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of what it looks like.
Yeah. Now I don't know dude's background, but I mean he's a pilot
Yeah.
for like the feds.
And his first thing that he went to was, I wonder if this is NASA related or something to do with satellites in space.
Right.
But now it's just this, everyone knows it's just some sort of art piece, you know?
I mean it could be an art piece.
It could be. But,
An art piece by Arby's.
an Arby's art piece. What if this all was a promotional campaign for
I wouldn't
Arby's?
fucking put it past him, dude.
They're really good. So here we have the original video of them finding this. So this is the first time documented that this thing was found ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Wild.
This is wild.
This is wild.
So we're looking at like 12 feet tall.
Go down to investigate the alien life form.
They look like astronauts on Mars. Going into some fucking...
They're all wearing their, like, jumpsuits for being in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there patrolling fucking rams. Mountain rams.
Mountain rams.
So. Yeah.
Okay, so you can see it better in the video that we're going to show next, but it's triangular, which we both thought that it was...
You can see here that it's triangular from looking at the top of it.
Yeah. We both thought it was, square, like a skyscraper kind of thing. And it's triangular, there's rivets in it, and it looks like one full sheet of metal going all the way up, 3 sheets connected into a triangle.
Yeah.
Bada bing. It's all man-made stuff. It's not alien technology. It's not fused together in a way that we don't know. It's pop rivets on sheet metal.
Yeah.
But it's very well made, well constructed, snug in the ground. It's not like dug up around it and then repacked.
No, we're on rock.
Yeah.
Like, this is a rock we're on. And it's carved into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, it's an impressive... Well.
Oh, and then here's a clip from Space Odyssey, which a lot of people are saying that it's resembling this monolith in Space Odyssey.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you can't really tell.
I mean, well, the first video... look. They compare these dudes to the monkeys looking at the monolith.
Yeah, true.
Like, what is this? Oh, look, there's something. They're just all, should we touch it?
So they're not giving out the location because they say that if people come out to see it, you'll most likely die and get stranded.
Which
seems like something, seems like, what are you, patronizing us? Treating us like kids? Like
yeah, right?
Like I don't know what I'm doing?
Well, I mean, people... Some people are dumb.
Yeah, I know.
We'll admit that.
Like half the people that go out there would die,
I'm sure. But this is an impressive item to just be in this random remote area.
Yeah, for sure. So, there's this guy, this YouTuber, name of Talon. And he made this dope vlog. He's some sort of solo adventure guy.
Some dude out there with a camera and some like helicopters and shit,
And he found this bad boy.
Yeah, he did.
So he said that its location is available online. You can go find it. He didn't put it out. We're not going to find it and put it out.
Right. We're not going to try and find it, so.
But apparently we're not going to go there.
So
you'll find out why in a minute.
And this is like really good. You can see the quality of it. That seam looks very tight.
Yeah.
And the dude comes up and like knocks on it. I haven't seen anybody like push on it.
And look, it looks like all of these marks on it are scuffs from people's shoes climbing it. So this thing was spotless when it went up here.
It was. Because you can tell in the first video, there's no marks on any of the metal, like whatsoever.
Yeah.
So after a long day of driving around the desert, we found it. This is a monolith right here that everyone has been talking about. These guys over here are locals, right? Yeah.
So
we were just talking about how long it'll probably
some
be
local
until they either
Utahns
rip
found
this
it,
out or
no
turn it
issue.
into a tourist attraction.
Sorry to everyone who's into aliens like me, but I bet they have better technology than pop rivets.
See, now he says this.
But why? Why wouldn't...
I mean, would they?
Yeah, would they? I mean, I'm sure that they do. We also have better technology than pop rivets.
Right.
Doesn't mean that we didn't use pop rivets for this thing. Like, there's a whole wide range of technology.
Right.
That's like saying, I've lived 26 years, and people are like, you're 34. I'm like, yeah, but I've lived 26 years.
Yeah.
I lived 28 years. I lived 34 years.
Right.
I lived a year.
I've lived a year.
I've lived a year. I've lived a year.
So you could like stand on top of it.
You can get up there. You can climb up
Okay,
there.
yeah. So apparently everybody's standing on top of this thing.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of people standing on it and shit.
Okay. Mutants.
Mutants. Damn mutants. So, this monolith popped up. People were like, hey, did you hear about the monolith? It's a whole thing at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
People are going out there to check it out. Now, this was technically it's on private land. So, the Bureau of Land Management, which, would have jurisdiction over all the public land out there.
Yeah.
They really can't do much about this.
No, it's just there. They can notify the person who owns the property, but
or make sure that people aren't doing stuff like this going on in private land, because technically that seems illegal too.
Right.
But
come on, Mike, we both know that's illegal.
Technically that seems illegal, allegedly. So, people are going out here to see this thing, and all of a sudden, a couple days ago.
Amazing escape. Race car driver survives fiery crash.
Yep, that's right. That's just what we jumped to.
Is now on that mysterious.
Good morning, America.
Disappeared in the middle of the Utah desert.
Just gone.
There. Will Reeve has the details. Good morning, Will.
Disappeared.
Good morning, George. It showed up so randomly in a place so remote that a bunch of people
His fucking
only
chuckle, man.
half-jokingly decided that it had to be aliens, which in any other year would have been the story of the year. Now, just like that, poof, it's gone.
Nobody gives a fuck. It's 2020.
Yeah, the craziest shit's happened.
Yeah. They're like, big whoop, a piece of metal in the desert. Fuck off.
And the government said this year they released the whole, the video had been out, the Tic Tac video, but they said that was legit. That's a crazy alien craft that has no heat signature, no propulsion system, can go from 40,000 feet to 10 feet above sea level in a second, defies physics, and we don't know what it is. And for them to say that, then for this to pop up, it's not as outlandish.
No, not at all.
And then there was the whole, we have a craft from another world thing, and then they redacted that story, which seems like, for people that didn't hear that, there was a story about, allegedly there was a craft that some government officials said that we had in our possession and that we were, running tests on and shit.
Damn.
And it was some sort of follow-up story of this UFO thing.
Okay.
Then I'm telling people about it. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm going back. I'm looking up the article. Now, 3 or 4 days goes by, and now there's no article about it. Then I find a edited version of the article. So you know how it'll be the article, and then in the bottom it'll say like edits. And it said, earlier we had reported that Colonel so-and-so said that we had alien craft that we were studying. And what he actually said is, I wouldn't be surprised if we already were in possession of an alien craft that we're studying. Which is, how do you mix those quotes up? Like, how do you misquote that?
You don't.
And then, yeah.
You don't.
You don't. You definitely don't. That's something, that's like night and day. That's two different things.
Right.
So, that, I think, was real. The original article was, hey, we have this craft.
Yeah. Straight up. The man is known for redacting what he says all the fucking time.
Yeah. So this popping up and aliens being a possibility is definitely not outlandish.
Yeah, not at all.
Not as outlandish as it would have been a year ago.
So it just disappears.
Disappears. Gone. And not only gone, but in its place is a new, much smaller monument, which this is only, 3 feet tall or something like that?
If that.
Mm-hmm. There's pictures of people like crouching down.
Yeah, maybe like 2 feet. I use that reference because that's the size of my bong.
Okay, yeah, it's about bong size.
Yeah.
And this also, much like the original structure, is, let's see if we can find, yeah, here we go.
Just 10 days after it was discovered.
We showed up and there.
So this structure, triangle structure, is pointing right into this crevasse.
The crevasse. It is.
It's pointing perfectly into that crevasse.
Right in there, dude. Like, gancho.
As is this arrow. There's the, pyramid structure and then the rock stacked behind it, which is showing you the backdrop. So which way the arrow is pointing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And both of them are going right in to that chasm, my boy.
Chasm right there. Sleep.
So what's going on in that crevasse? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's really happening in there? Whoops.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Whoops. We don't know. Nobody knows.
No, not at all.
So Monolith disappears.
Okay.
New little tiny pyramid is installed.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who did it. Nobody knows who pulled it. Bureau of Land Management says, wasn't us.
Nay.
They say, no thanks. Then, now we're talking like, what? Yesterday?
Yeah.
The 31st or something like that? On the 31st of November, 2020, brand new monolith appears in Romania. Now, first, what the fuck? Seriously?
Yeah.
Mysterious monolith similar to one found in Utah appears on Romanian hillside. A metal monolith identical to the one recently found in Utah has appeared on a hillside in Romania, just meters away from a historic fortress. The structure was found on Bacadomne Hill in the city of Piatra, which is
Bacadomne Hill. Bacadomne Hill. That was fun. Okay, so new structure. Definitely a little more ghetto. This is like the Wish app version of the monolith.
Yeah.
Whoever polished this did a really bad job at it.
I mean, that's a weld right there on the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there across. So
that's some sort of seam for sure.
Yeah.
So that's a little crazy. Plus, we have some loose rock work down here. It looks like the ground was a lot more disturbed in this one.
Yeah. Well, this is ground.
True.
As opposed to rock.
True. Now, I like the theory that you had before we started, which is of these things coming out of the ground.
That's right. They weren't planted there. Mm-hmm. They didn't get placed there. They sprouted from beneath the land.
Which, if you think about it, it would really only dump out as much dirt as would be on top of the triangle.
Yeah, about that much.
So about that much dirt.
Yeah.
So, and then maybe the other one was kind of more flush with the ground.
Right. And now what's the purpose of these? You say, why would they just come out of the ground and say disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they're like capsules.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That there's something in there?
That there's something in there. That it's like a big magnet thing. That like when it's in the ground, it like magnetizes this specific mineral to it. And then like leaves or gets, taken back to where it needs to be once it is full of said mineral.
Gets popped out, yeah.
Yeah.
Logical landmark. The fortress is the
Now, it's funny that you say that because we found out along our journeys this morning that there is this mineral, which I guess you would call it a mineral.
Yeah. Well,
and
here, according to the Gem Society, it is a monoclinic crystal, charismatic, stratized, compact powdery. So it's a crystal. It's a compact crystal is what it is. So yeah, it's a mineral. I know it's the formula for it is AS4S4.
So this is toxic as fuck.
Oh, dude.
It is a what'd they say it was? It was a arsenic? Yeah.
Arsenic,
Important
yes.
ore of arsenic. It's used in the manufacturing of fireworks and historically used as red pigment, and also has a lot of uses in Chinese medicine.
Yeah.
And for repelling snakes and demons and shit, you were saying, right?
Yes.
So this mineral naturally occurs in a bunch of places around the world. Well, not a bunch, but a list of places. And one of which is Utah.
Yes.
Another one is Hungary, which borders Romania.
Yeah.
Bohemia, Saxony, Manhattan, Nevada, the geyser deposits of Yellowstone. So there's a few places where this is a naturally occurring element, which possibly could have something to do with these monoliths showing up.
Yeah.
Like you said, pulling this mineral out of the ground, kind of being like a cargo hold.
Yeah.
Like if you think of a shipping container that they put on like the back of a truck or load onto ships and fill that shit up with whatever and then take off with it.
Yeah. It's
which, you know, these sorry to cut you off, but like this Tic Tac UFO that could move crazy distances in a matter of seconds, had no sound and no heat and no light coming off of it.
Yeah.
This thing could easily just bail in the middle of the night.
No, exactly.
It could just lift off and go just silent up into the sky.
It propels itself away from the Earth's core with a magnetic pulse after being implanted in the ground, and just, you know, once it is out of the Earth's core, it literally gets magnetized or sucked back to wherever it is. Just
so, I mean, I'm gonna say Yellowstone seems like a lot, but I feel like if one would pop up there, it would be crazy just because it's like a national park.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do shit like that there. It's maintained. There's people around. So it's like, that would be cool for it to pop up there. But I think that...
I mean, there's a list of multitude of other places it could show up as well, though. So
I think that one of these places is going to get another monolith soon.
Yeah.
And if it does, I mean, we recorded this on November 31st.
Yep.
It's 3:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right now.
PM.
We called it, okay?
We called it, dude.
If someone pops up in another place that has this Realgar, that's it. That's the key.
Period.
And then we're going to go full conspiracy crazy, connecting strings and shit.
The Realgar is super crazy. It's super soft. So, like, if you took a penny to it, you could scratch it off.
Yeah.
Like, you know, shave it, dust it off almost. But the problem with doing that is you are essentially creating arsenic powder.
Is that thing still recording? I can't see.
Yeah, it's blinking.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay. So you're creating like arsenic powder. So you have to wash your hands. You have to take care of yourself while you're dealing with this stuff because it is highly toxic. It's one of the main compounds in arsenic.
Man.
So like,
yeah.
Realgar, dude.
This shit's toxic. It's a weird chemical.
It's fucking pretty.
It could be the cure to the virus.
Yeah, dude, the Chinese, man. It's the Chinese Realgar wine. Look up Chinese Realgar wine.
Oh. Realgar. Realgar wine, or I'm not going to say that wine.
Yeah, no, don't butch it.
Is a Chinese alcoholic drink that consists of yellow wine dosed with powdered Realgar, a yellow-orange arsenic sulfide mineral. It is traditionally consumed as part of a dragon boat festival at the height of summer. So what, does this have like psychedelic properties to it?
Okay, so
it says that it's dosed.
As I was reading, it is used to ward off bad spirits, and it's an antidote for poison. So you could like go scratch it or like leave it around your house and snakes wouldn't come around. Well, no duh, you're fucking leaving arsenic on the floor.
So
it's like, nah, dude, don't put it on your brain.
Don't do it. Considered to be safe for use with very few side effects.
What the fuck, dude? Because arsenic's poison.
Yeah. So I guess it's just low doses or whatever.
Crazy.
So I'm wondering if there's some sort of like absinthe type of...
Okie dokie there.
That was my head-to-head that I had pulled up for, but I don't think I want to do it because I don't have River rapping on the show. So, this thing's a trip, and hopefully, you know, we helped educate some people on this shit.
Yeah, because I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, we had to piece all these things together. So we pieced the 4 things together, and we presented it to you.
Yeah.
As the monolith. El Monolitho El Misterioso. And we love you.
Okay.
Natural habitat recording.
El Monolitho El Misterioso.